everyone, this is Keith Scott from out in Sydney, Australia. I'm one of the voices of Bull Energy Loose. It's time to watch Relentless and Unstoppable. And so give it up for your main hosts, Douglas Kenney and Andy McPhee.
Who is someone you wish was still around? If I had to pick one, I would say Dale Earnhardt. Definitely Dale Earnhardt would be one of them, because I think if Dale Earnhardt had survived the crash at the Daytona 500, I definitely think he would have. I think NASCAR would be different today, and I think Dale would have been able to put a rest to all of these rumors wondering how he would feel about certain drivers. And I think Dale would still be a consultant somewhat to the NASCAR Cup Series if he were still living. I think Dale Earnhardt would have won his 8th championship in the Cup Series, and I think he would have won at least 2 more Daytona 500s. But, we're probably not going to know for sure, but, it would be nice if Dale was still alive. But quite frankly, because I believe in fairness, it would also be nice if every race driver that died in racing, it would be nice if they were still with us and if they didn't get their lives cut short, because I don't feel we should play favorites with life and death. So, it would be nice if we still had Scott Brayton and Gordon Smiley and Jeff Krosnoff and Tony Roper and Kenny Irwin Jr. and Jim Clark and, all the people that in racing that died prematurely. Ayrton Senna, all that. So it would be nice if nobody died in racing so that we would all know how history would have played out otherwise. But that's just sort of how I feel about it. Have I shown up for myself lately? Yeah, I have. I'm currently on a home visit when I've been going through some hardships. And so, life is very complicated, and sometimes I have to show up for myself by eventually putting myself above others and not putting others above me too much. So, yeah. What's my worst tendency? One of my worst tendencies, if I had to pick, was my anxiety. My anxiety can go up and down, sometimes to the point of mood bungee jumpings that I call it. And, my worst tendency is to be anxious over pettiness and over tiny reasons, so that's pretty much how I feel. But that's, living with autism, ADHD, and generalized anxiety and bipolar can exacerbate that, so yeah. What's my best quality? I feel that, I'm trying every day to do the right thing, even if I come up short sometimes. So that's sort of where I'm at with that. I'm trying my best every day. So yeah. What's my superpower? Autism. And everybody knows that. And I love my superpower. It's awesome. So yeah.
Gee, that's all we have for Relentless and Unstoppable. So tune into the next episode to hear more amazing stories from amazing guests. This is Keith Scott from Sydney, Australia, saying so long, and I'm smarter than the average bear. Gee.